When I think about 2020 and some of the insight I've gained, I think about how it built resiliency for me. It was a really trying year. Most of the year, I was in the hospital at least once a month. And during that time, I had to build up my resiliency. And the way that I did that is through gratitude, really tough guerrilla gratitude, which looks like scraping the bottom of the barrel just to think about how blessed you are to be alive, how blessed you are to be able to see family and friends. That's how I found my peace and joy during these hard times, and I will continue to do so. And that's the advice that I give to lupus warriors.
Hi, my name is Crystal, and I have lupus. I've been home due to COVID-19 for the last 362 days, and I mean home except for my monthly infusions. People in my area don't wear masks, so I really can't go anywhere. Fortunately, my husband is super supportive. He understands the severity of the virus as well as having autoimmune. But I do get lonely and I miss my family and friends. So we have Zoom dates, we have group texts. I live stream my favorite music from my favorite venues online. I try to do something creative every day. I've been writing. I write music. Sometimes I even tie-dye. I understand that with lupus and COVID-19, it can feel like most days are not our day. But tomorrow might be. So we just have to keep getting up.
We've all been through so much with COVID. And for we Luppies, the virus presents serious concerns on top of a life-threatening illness. This year, lupus has kept me busy. 5 major surgeries and 3 visits to the ER for hip dislocations and excessive bleeding. I spent over a month in inpatient rehab and no visitors were allowed. How I longed for a hug, a fist bump, an in-person conversation. Sometimes in life we don't get what we want, but my faith sustains me during those times. God says He'll never leave us or forsake us, and we're right where we were meant to be. As the Rolling Stones song says, you can't always get what you want, but you just might find you get what you need. Keep the faith.
Lupus is a condition that mostly impacts females of color. The goal of our work is to develop a program to help people better cope with their lupus. My name is Dr. Natasha Cunningham. I'm a psychologist and researcher. I work with a team of doctors, patients, and their parents. Together, we are testing a virtual program using talk therapy to help teens and young adults cope with their lupus. Our goal is to help teens with lupus build resilience by teaching them ways to better cope with their symptoms of fatigue, pain, and their mood. When the COVID-19 pandemic started, our patients and caregiver team members encouraged us to keep this work going. So we've started enrolling participants. In our program, we now talk about how the COVID-19 pandemic is impacting kids. So far, everyone who's enrolled in our program identifies as female. We are early on in our study, but the girls who've completed it so far report that they like the program and that their symptoms are getting better. We think that using the tools learned in this virtual program, such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and challenging negative thinking, can help girls better cope with their lupus. We hope our study shows that this program is helpful and that it becomes more widely available to teens with lupus in the future.
My name is Leti Ocaña, and I'm the Health Education Specialist for Hispanic Outreach at the Lupus Foundation of America. In my role, I provide lupus information and resources to the Spanish-speaking community that reach out to the foundation from throughout the United States and all over the world. In order to serve this community, I work with different departments throughout the foundation and various partner organizations. We strive to provide Spanish speakers with as much lupus information as possible so they can make informed decisions about their lupus care. Our goal is to help reduce disparities affecting women, minority women in particular, and improve their health outcomes. I'm proud of the efforts that I've been part of for the past 5 years and are strongly committed to continuing to advocate for and help produce content for the Spanish-speaking lupus community. I would like to acknowledge that this has been a very difficult year, but you are no stranger to challenging times. You are doing the best that you can. And today, on this day and every day, I am in awe of your resilience. Keep going and connect with others to help you through these difficult times.
Hi, I'm Megan Miller, dreamer, dancer, eternal optimist, woman, lupus warrior. And with it being Women's History Month, I wanted to take a moment to shout out my fellow lupus warriors. After all, 90% of lupus patients are women just like myself. So with that being said, a reminder to every single one of you how strong and how resilient you are. The last year has not been easy for anybody, never mind somebody with a chronic illness such as lupus. Medication shortages, being afraid to go to the doctor. We've faced it all, and you've survived. We're still here. Even if you don't feel great today, you're here, and that's winning. And if you ever need a reminder, I'm proud of you for still being here. We are women, we are strong. Empowered women empower other women.